Welcome back, my dudes, to episode 3, Timberborn. We left off last time. We were building a dam up across here to keep the bad water out. We're building dams down across here, and we're building a dam over here to back up all the water along this entire area. So we did finish this project up here. Oh, and the drought came and totally dried up all the stuff in here. So when this thing pops, nothing's gonna leak out. That project went amazingly well. Better than I had planned. We got a bunch of science going on up here, and then we are working on chewing this stuff down so I can build levees across here and put in a earthenworks to save us a bunch of water and keep out bad tides. So we have also got the guys working on... Actually, we're not, because I need to put in one more stair. Right there. Now that will get us up to the top of here to block off this bad water source, which will clean out this lake. So when this sucker pops, I don't got to worry about that bad water coming down in here. So for now, we got some stairs being built here, and we're going to have them built here so that they can come over here and rip all these berry bushes out so we can get this project up and going. And I do not want anything growing back along this area. So we're going to rip that out. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Actually, what I need to do is just tell him to not worry about these right yet, or these right yet. Cut that strip of trees out, because that's where I wanted to put in levees. And we're going to build these double floodgates over here, which should be good enough. Everything will be able to divert out this way and down this river. The drought has ended. Water flows back to the region. Life returns. Wait, what is going on down under here? Oh my god, I didn't even notice this. There is a water... Huh. Oh, it flows out through there. Yeah, see, when that turns into bad water, that's going to be bad. That's why it's called bad water. And it's going to flush back down this way. That is no bueno. Huh. Oh, we got this dam done. Hell yeah. Oh no, look at all that bad water back flushing. What? There's something... Oh, because once this builds up and pushes through, it'll dump all that bad water back out. That's fine. Not worried about that. We'll get this dam done. So when this turns into bad water, it won't come back this way. We are going to have to start building the dam up here at this headwaters, because boy, that's going to be a mess. Let's start planning that now. Where am I going to stick this? Something like that, straight across. Yeah, and I can still chop all these trees down. We're just going to pause all these, though, because I don't need them. I got other projects that need to get done first, right? So we'll deal with that later. But what I can do, since we're already here and we're going to be doing it, levees. I'm going to put a levee in across here. Or even more. Maybe I should go this route. Do it a little bit. Keep a little more water back in here. It is going to be a giant lake when I'm done. Let's do that. And then I'm going to throw some stairs on it right quick so I can get up there and get that science, and then we can take the stairs back out. Demolish it. And then we'll just finish with our levees across there. And then when that's all done and said and we have a dam built, we can knock these things out. And this entire thing is going to be a giant reservoir and also our bad water flush. That's the theory. We'll see if it actually happens. And now that we have gears, And I have science. I need to worry about more water storage. Heck yeah. So let's put in ginormous water. And we are going to be moving the housing and everything up here too. So let's put... just want 2 water storages. Central to the food storages. Yep. Perfect. Start getting those done. Oh, that flooded. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, he can't work like that, can he? That'll still get the job done. We don't need this no more. Whoops. Wrong button. There we go. Now he'll go back and finish cutting those trees. There's only a couple left. Oh, all those got taken out. So we can put in our wall of levees right there. And that's how it's going to look all the way across as soon as those trees get knocked out. And that should keep water from flowing over, and we'll divert it out this way. And it will all live happily ever after in the beaver paradise. Fun times. Fun times. There we go. Finish it up, my dude. Finish it up. Get rid of that. There we go. We don't need... what we don't need is these. Yeah, that cleaned that up. Cool. So he's almost done with this project. A few more oak trees. Yep, he'll get that one back there. We need to... we'll go ahead and just get rid of those. Everything's getting relocated. Yeah, we'll rip all that stuff out and be done. Okay, so that's going swimmingly. Go back over and check on a project over here. Did he cut those things out? He sure did. So now, we can go ahead and get the rest of these. And yeah, I know I don't want him to do that one or that one so that they can actually get in there and cut down the rest of those trees. Cool. Alright, so I want to get a better priority on... let's get those done. Let's get that wall done, and then we'll get... get that built. How are we doing over here? Okay, we still got a ways to go. Oh, I do need to worry about... let's add a little road this way. Because if you look here, all this bad water's coming out this side, so I can block this off with just one levee right there. And it'll all flow out this side. I won't have to worry about that no more. Nice. Okay. Is there anything else that's going to explode that is going to ruin my day? Oh, this guy is no longer... Your services are no longer required, sir. Good day. And now I have a whole bunch of beavers with nothing to do. Alright. We're tapped out there. I think it's time we got ourselves a hauling post. You believe, because that will increase the amount of time, will decrease the amount of time we need to get water to water sources. And food and everything. Wondering if right here is a good spot. Good as any. I'd rather get it done first. We have the wood, we have the planks. Are we tapped out on gears? No. Because that can hold 3 and that can hold... I need 13 more gears and then we're done. And then I can pause that. Cool. Do want to go ahead and put in a little more science. I wonder, can I fit 2? Can. Let's do that. That'll work. And then we'll get those 2 built. And I think I'm actually going to do... I mean, I don't need to move those 2 right yet. Let's just see. Let's see if we can fit 2 more up here. Well, I can. I can. But we'll pause these 2. And when we get these 4 built, I'll take these 2 apart down here. And that'll open up that for like another 2-story beaver house or something like that. Possibly. I think I can get... Those are 2x2 footprint, I believe. Yeah, so those will fit perfect right there. Boop, boop. More housing. And then I'm going to build bigger housing. I need to put another... Ooh, that one got done. We are tapped out on beavers. How's it looking? Coming right along. Heck yeah, man. Oh, nope. Ah, damn it. Sweet. Yeah, and I move this guy, and then I cut off like all his berry source. Well, you know, those things happen. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing I can do about that. So let's go back here and check on this. He can cut down. We're not cutting down any of those trees. He cut down all those ones. He's still cutting down those ones. Okay. That's what I want. As those disappear, we'll replace them with oak. I can go ahead and start putting in now because that is going to be very useful. Let's throw down some birch. Right there. Actually, that little fella, nope, that one. Good day, sir. Goodbye. And some birch right here. And right here, we're going to put in a road because there is a road for some reason already there, and I don't necessarily want to lose it. I don't know, maybe we'll put something up here eventually one day. Cool. Can't put any trees on that little perch. That's too bad. Oh, well. Oh, are they done up here? Oh, they got a couple more. I actually don't need to put those ones in because this will stop the water flow right here, but you know, it looks nice. And then yep, they'll get those done in due time. So they're working on that. looks like he's got a couple more of those to chop down. Let's get rid of that, just in case that gets in his way. Okay. Progress is being made. I'm good with that. I need to put in some levees over here. Now, we're going to want... definitely fill that up. Something like this. And like that. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. And let's start planning, because I'm going to have to put in sensors over here somewhere. It depends on how deep I end up making this big old pond right here. But I'm going to have to put a sensor out here to sense for bad water. And when everything's cleaned up. So we're going to need a route out here. That doesn't work very well, does it? I don't know. Whatever. We'll play with that later. We do need... oh, I never finished this. Let's put those in. Not that we can get to it yet, because we got to build a bridge across. That's okay. We are just future planning right now. Perfect. Heck yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. We are full up on gears, so we can pause that fella. And, oh, we did do this. There we go. Let's get 8 of those guys. And he has run out of usefulness. Good day, sir. Alright. Want to get these done. Another drought is approaching. Now, when I finish this, what do you mean you're done, dude? There's a tree. Oh. Well, go cut the... I don't know why you can't reach that tree. Whatever. I don't need to worry about that. Let's get... that's not what I wanted. What was I doing? Cutting trees. There we go. You are done. It is too far from a district. Of course it is. Now we're good. Now he'll do it. Now we can undo that one. And then once those are both built, we can come back in here and do this one. Otherwise, they'll probably get trapped on the other side of that wall and die. Great times had by all. Oh, we got our science. Boom. Done. Sweet. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And can we go ahead and just hurry up and get this stuff out of here? That'd be great. Not that it really matters, I don't think. I can just bury them in water. Who cares? It'll look nicer, though, without that all in there. Let's grab that stuff, too. I don't want to waste it. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. A lot of wood, a lot of planks. We're doing fine. These are not getting built. And there is a drought coming. Let's at least get one of those done. Then we'll finish that. We'll set these for one priority lower. think we can build all these, yeah. There's a road, they have access. This is almost done. Happy with that. Heck yeah, man. Now we got a water tank. Screw it. Get the other one too. For auto-saving. Finish it up. And then all these haulers down here. Where's my hauler building? These guys will start filling that thing with water. I'd like to have over 1,000 water soon. It's not going to happen before the drought, though. Oh, check it out. We got all our dams done down here. Nice. I do like making it look a little nicer. We'll just put that in. Aesthetics count. But now, this entire place should stay full of water. Just like that. Ha ha! That one's still draining. Anyway. Cool beans. Let's go back. That is humming right along. These stairs, they're not worrying about that because everything else has priority right now. I'm not sure they're going to get to these too far away. That's why. That explains that. That is why I left roads in place. Lumberjack flag, we don't need that. Now they're going to chop them down. Sweet. And just because we can and we should get rid of them all. Y'all need to come collect this stuff, man. It's gonna pop and go away. Get it. All right. The drought is on. It is fully in. What the heck? Yeah, when there's no downriver flow, this stuff backflushes bad. Huh. We are getting water supply going. Heck yeah. We'll be sitting all right here pretty soon. As soon as we get some of these dam structures built. But I do need more beavers. And let's put some beavers. So now we can put beavers housing up here. Put that guy there. And we do need to do some, we'll get to automation eventually. Not yet. We need decorations. We need rooftops. 150. I can do that. 3x2 aesthetics roof within one tile. 6 and 3, 6 and 3, both 150. Oh, but other buildings can be put on its top. Okay. Well, not too worried about that just yet. But we can do something like that. And that will make everyone a little bit happier. And while we're at it, we need to add in a campfire for these dudes. Now I'm thinking, which is hard to do sometimes, this whole upper terrace will be housing and food storage and everything, kind of like a centralized food, water, bakery. A lot of this stuff down here, the food storages and then the bakery and the logs and all that stuff will move up here. So we're going to put in... Ooh, I kind of like this. We'll put housing down here. Put some houses like on the second level. We'll do that. It looks goofy, but it'll look better later on after a bunch of other stuff gets built. Okay, now I get rid of that. There we go. Drought's almost over. We need to do... Oh, it's done! Let the water flow, my dude. Let it flow. So at some point, we're going to automate that. Not yet. Right now, I just have to do it by hand. Oh, and we are building this stuff up. I'll tell you what. We can go ahead and get that done. That'll at least divert it off of this place and out that way. And we don't have to worry about that. All right. Those will be priority when we get to them. Definitely get those done. And then we can start this dam project over here. Mm-hmm. And I already know the problem with these. And now I fixed it. Now they'll come out here and chop them down. Mm-hmm. That'll do. I do need access to this half. I need to work on that next. I think I'm just gonna do some stairs right now. And that will do them just dandy. Put in our lumberjack. He will chop all that stuff down and we'll put in our log storage so he doesn't have to walk very far to drop it all off. I'd rather get this project going first so these logs can supply this dam. Because these ones are already gone. They've already used up all those logs. Cool. We need to plant more oak. That guy. Oh, not that guy. That guy. Needs to... We need to chop down... No, that's planting. I need this one. I don't want to cut down these. I want to cut down all the other ones first. I just do that and then go back over here and be like, yep, get these pines out. That'll be a little bit easier. Is that a pine? That is a pine. Oh, we can put in another oak. Okay. We've got our pine forest down here. We need to put in our tapper. I left a spot for him. I think it's only 2x2. Oh, but don't need to worry about him yet because I need metal. And I don't have metal. How is this all looking? We have an unstable core in 6 days. What? It's like inside the wall. All right. Let's take a look. So that guy's gonna oh, and there's a whole bunch of bad water in there. Oh, dude. What? Yep, right there. It flows down, it flows out. Now it's blocked right there, but it's gonna come pouring out this hole. And it's gonna flush down that way. Nah, I'm not worried about that. That's fine. At some point, I mean, we should be able to just block the hole up. I think. We'll get to that in another, some other future point in our life. We do need to make more power, though. But that'll work. Now we have access over here to put in more power buildings, too. I do like it. I like it a lot. But we'll get building on that. That should help getting everyone down there. Yeah. Perfect. Dam is under construction. Is this guy working? No available workers. I am out of workers. Okay. That would explain... Well, let's get more workers. Build me a house. And then build that, because we're going to need that. I need happy beavers. That is still back flushing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Can we... build some pressure here to make it flow out the other direction? Because this is flowing pretty good towards my place, and this is barely flowing out here. You can see it starting to swirl. And that's going to come back flushing this way if... So we need to higher this up just a little bit more. One. I want enough pressure built up here that it pushes it back out that river. There we go. 110. Still got water coming over the top. Three days. But water's still flowing out this way. Let's try 120. Can't tell if the water's increasing or not. I think it is. It's going to crest. It'll go over. And now the water is flooding out that way, which is the way it needs to go. Come on. Crest over the top. Maybe 115. There we go. We'll let that run for a bit. We'll come back and check it once all the water equalizes out. It's like in a bathtub. It sloshes around. Okay, this guy... Still no one available. Okay, the house is done. So we should be getting more guys soon. I'm gonna go ahead and put in another house, though. Kind of like that. And then we got room for, like, putting in the beautification bushes and things that make them all happy. Which I am out of logs. Why am I out of logs? Not cool. Maybe we pause some plank production right quick. I've only got one wood chopper out here, that's why. And I shut down all my other wood choppers. Well, No, because this guy should come online. Why don't you... 4 empty... Oh. Turn these off. Well, turn them down. Now this guy should have a job. Yep, okay. No, we're getting wood now. Problem solved. Oh, where are we at? 115. No, I don't like that. It's still flowing back this way. Let's set it back to 120 and just see if it equalizes the bathtub just enough. And if not, we'll go back to 115. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Oh, we did it. Check it out. We blocked all this bad water off, and now this entire lake is fresh water. Now, when this guy explodes, it is going to leak down, because it is way lower elevation. It's going to pour into here. Uh-oh. It's going to blow! Any day now. Come on. Boom. Oh, and all the poo comes out. Gross. Well, I believe if I come back over here and just block this wall up, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I can because this overhang is weird. I think I can just block this up and it will plug that thing. I don't know. Luckily, the dam is in here and that won't backflush. And that can't backflush either. I think. I don't know. I think, therefore, I is. Something of that nature. We are getting our log production back. Okay. Oh, it's working. At 120, 1.20, it's still working. We are getting... And I don't need, like, heavy water flow in here. Because there's no power production requirement. Just get rid of this junk. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any, like, water wheels back in here. I'm not worried about it. It's just water storage. Which now, I mean, Jesus, man, from this whole area over up to here. And once we get this done and divert, yeah, this is going to be cool. Okay, so I thought I put in, I did put in. We need to drop. They can't, no one can reach it, so I need to add stairs. I need to get access down to this bottom level. That should do it. Alright, we'll fire that up. We'll put the pause on these for now. Just to save up some more logs for emergency projects that come up. I think if I pause... No. Pause the bottom one, it pauses both? No. Ah, well. And we'll pause that one. Okay, we'll get those two ones down there done. I need to look at floodgates. And fill valves. I think fill valves... they let water... They put them on the bottom and they let water through. So, like, if I had a big lake built here with a big wooden dam... and I had fill valves along the bottom, I can set them to open just a little bit, and they will leak water into here depending on the water level. And that way it'll keep this whole lake full off of what's going to be a giant reservoir during droughts. which I pretty cool idea. Throttling valve, one-way water outlet with adjustable flow rate. One-way water outlet that regulates downstream water level. Yeah. That requires metal blocks, which I don't have. But I will. So I think I'm going to put like 3 of those. Just across the bottom. Yeah, I think that'll work. And if not, well, we're just going to have to redo everything. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay. That project is going. Metal. So I need metal next. Metal is going to be problematic, but I have... Okay. I need to access over to this side. I don't think I have any metal over here on this island. No, I don't. The nearest metal I have, there's some over here, or there's some right there. Well, I gotta go block this valve up anyway, this drain. I'm gonna get up to this side. We got projects to do over here. Let's do that. I want a short bridge. I don't want to waste a bunch of planks on this super deep spot, though. I want to do something different right here. I just want to do... Gonna have a smelter, a paper mill... Something else over here? I forget. I'm gonna need room. I'll do something like that. Because I can, and it looks cool. There we go. Nice. They're knocking those trees down. And immediately the logs are going into production. So, what we can do... I don't... Well, no, I don't want to do that. Not yet. Not yet. Let's finish this. I am going to go ahead and put in a second wood chopper. That will get all the way up to there. Actually, do that. Can I get up to the second level? No? Are there thorns in the way? There are thorns in the way. They're blocking everything. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. This will cover everything behind the dam. Oh, no. I already got one. Oh, that's a gather flag. He's collecting berries. Alright. I'm going to put him right here. We'll get him done. Make sure we've got everything set to cut. Those. Eventually those will become trees. Once I figure out where I'm going to actually end up with the berry production, I might just turn all this into berries right here. Berries are useful for making antidotes when your beavers get sick. Just hopefully not anytime soon, but it will eventually happen. The drought has started. Let's get some oak back in here. Place all that with oak. Anything back in there with oak. Okay, well, we got a giant lake. We got our second water wheel done. They are chewing away at this. 5 planks. Yeah, we're just going to wait for metal blocks. 80 logs. So now, let's just worry about getting... Yeah, we need to get up to the metal and get the metal production going. Gonna need that. 50 and 100. Okay, now it's just a matter of waiting. Get those water wheels done. Get those stairs put in. We're gonna need a metal collector. 250 for a scavenger flag. That catch all of it there on the left. I think that will. Okay, cool. We got fresh water up top here. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to build something up here to block that off. Or put a wall across here. Where are we at? Cycle 5? That's... Oh my god. Yeah, that might happen even sooner than I hope. That's not going to be good if that turns into bad water. Of course, I mean, this is all going to be bad water too. We'll just be screwed. What are you going to do? Alright, well. Yeah. Let's get this ready for another... reach. I'm going to pause that because of this. These trees will have to come out eventually. Or at least get turned into... another tree farm. I'm happy with that. That worked out perfectly. Very cool. All right. I think we'll sit out this drought, and then as soon as the drought's over with, hopefully we'll see how far we get with these bridges and the stairs. And that'll probably do it for this one. Building lacks power. Yep. Construction lacks material. Yes, they do. We're going to need more sunflowers, it looks like. We got lots of carrots, lots of baked potato. We're getting another farm. Pretty soon. So I wonder, can this guy reach? He can't. I'm going to have to build another... If I turn all this into farmland and just put berries over here, because I don't need a whole lot of berries. It's not going to be imperative. Let's start planning for that. Let's put a forester. Yeah, and he can grow... Start chewing on that. Pretty cool, and I'm gonna worry about this. Put those in. One-way outlet. They're not done. Unlimited. Target height. Well, we're gonna leave them open for now, because... Oh. Well, that... Oh, wait. Oh, dear. So those go over a deeper section. Oh, I see. Is that level with the ground? Nope. Hold on. Set everything back to unlimited. I'm gonna have to play around with this. I don't really know what I'm doing here. 9.5 is just below level with one of those. Yeah, because one is... Okay. I'm gonna leave it there for now. We'll figure that out as it happens. We still gotta build all that. Oh, we got all our power source done. Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna need a smelter. Actually, I'm gonna need... How much is that? 20 gears and 1,000? Not today. Let's put this... Yeah, we're gonna put it down here. That is going to be for metal. And then we're going to have our smelter. Probably right. They're running across over here to get done. The smelter probably should have an opening pointing the other direction. Like that. Sure, why not? And we'll add a road. I'm gonna need a paper mill too. What is that? A mine? I don't need a mine. I need a wood? Paper mill. Let's go ahead and buy it now and then install it. Be like that. I know, for now, it probably a dumb idea to put it there, but I'm just future thinking right now. Trying to figure out what I need to do here. So, we're going to want storage for metal blocks, right? Yeah. So we need one of these. How many metal blocks do I actually... Well, we're just going to convert it all because we don't need scrap metal. Put metal blocks right here. Cool. All right. Well, it is already, what, after more than 50 minutes. So the drought is ending. As soon as water starts to flow, I think we're going to call it right there. I do appreciate y'all being here, as always. Have yourselves a great day. Go have a nice frosty cold beverage, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.